We gonna kick it off with Tom or your Wizards, man. Your Wizards looking good right now. I believe they got the longest win streak in the NBA right now, actively 6 game win streak and 5 games on the road. That's huge, man. And y'all just I'm gonna let you talk about it, but y'all just ended a crazy losing streak, right? That I didn't even know about until after the game. So this talks to me about y'all win streak. Cause right now y'all are sitting in ninth place, man. Ninth place in the East, right in the play in. I know your host was down. And look, y'all your host went down. So I hit up your owner and I got y'all some Viagra to get y'all back up
Hey,
in the
bro,
standings. All right, I got y'all some Viagra, right, to get y'all back up in the standings. And right now y'all still in
that's a
ninth
tech.
place.
Tech. Get him out the game, man.
Y'all still in ninth place, man. Y'all doing good. So talk to me.
Say somebody. Hey, bro, you. I done started something, man. That's what's up, man. But I honestly for that losing streak. If you're not a Wizards fan, I wouldn't expect you to know about it either. That's just another thing. Like when I said about us not winning over 50 games since like 78. You know what I mean? Things happen, right?
For
But
real, that's a true stat.
yeah, now over 50 games since 70 something, man.
Oh,
As a Cowboy fan, I should be more of a historian with the Wizards, right? Because we because that's where all our prime years was at. I think the last time we beat the Spurs was like 1999 or something like that in San Antonio, and that's when they was like they had a whole new stadium and everything. Like they don't won rings and all that. But as far as my host wasn't down on the Wizards. I'm just a scarred Wizards fan. Like at the end of the day, if you're a fan of like the Commanders and the Kings, like
mhm.
they you get high hopes and then they let you down. But maybe Tommy Shepard was on to something with that Rui trade, you know. Denny, aka Turbo, he had one of his best nights,
Mhm.
career high 25 points. He actually out there driving the lane. Bradley Bill moving the ball around. I think he finally realized that Cal Kuzma is the leader of this team, and he's just like, you know what? I'm gonna just do my part, earn my check. Cal Kuzma, you can have all the managing of the egos and making everybody happy. I'm gonna just get my dub five, and then everybody else do their part. Porzingis look good. I mean, they have a solid foundation. This is that moment. You know how people say they got that little turning wheel with the Cowboys, like we them boys, and next thing you know, it's our year. And then we at that point with the Wizards right now, where it's like it's that right before the trade deadline. Everybody showing up. Don't talk about Kendrick now. Everybody showing up. We ain't got nothing to say about none. Okay. Matter of fact, none. You're done, son. So told you I had some stuff in the works, man. But nah, it was a beautiful win last night for them to get over that amount. The nucleus of Bill Kuzma and Porzingis right now is looking like something that's going to be a deadly mix within the East, but we still got a lot of work to do. I'm just happy they're getting over that hurdle and the chemistry is finally on the up.
Yeah, man. Turbo and Porzingis looking like Kevin Herter and Sabonis. On the dribble and dolls, I ain't gonna lie.
I
I see.
mean, might need
Like a
to.
bee.
Oh no, this man. Yo, over the song. Let me ask you a question, Tombo. Ask you a
Mhm.
question, right? This segment is for you, all right? So y'all sitting at the ninth seed, like you said, I see in y'all win streak, Kyle Kuzma averaging 24 and Bill averaging like 18. Kyle Kuzma is taking like 5 more shots than Bill per game, something like that, something crazy like
Mhm.
that. So you think this is a formula for y'all to let Kyle Kuzma be that more aggressive scorer, but Bill be y'all closer? You think that's y'all formula?
I mean, Kuzma's been alluding to it, like when Bill was out in most of them games where he was a primary focus in the offense, that he was like little shots in the media. Like I've been telling coach, run the offense through me. And yeah, I really do. Because Kuzma's more aggressive at times, but Bill is like that silent assassin. Like you can see it in his mannerisms. Like he's not a vocal leader, kind of like Kawhi Leonard, where he's just like, if you give me the ball, I'll make a play, but I'm not going to just go out there and do whatever. And Kyle Kuzma is one of the people that he'll pull up from half court, just just because he made two threes already. Kuzma also drive the lane and find the open man at times, just because he's feeling it. Meanwhile, Bill kind of got to get in a rhythm at times, but he's also known to be a spot up shooter. Like that's what he was when he first got into the league. And then he progressed it with his handles and learned how to maneuver through the offense a little bit more when Wall was out. So right now, for him to have somebody else that can like go get their own bucket and do the pick and roll with Porzingis kind of makes his life a little bit easier. So yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Trying to put my camera down so y'all can see Kings. I want make sure I can see the Kings part. But all right, man. J-Mo, you got 2 cents?
I mean, me about the Wizards. I think that between Kuzma and Beal, Beal is probably the better playmaker. So that's probably why it works better for Kuzma to be more of a scoring role than Beal is. I think that if the Wizards can find a way to get a guard for this trade deadline, a Mike Conley, somebody that doesn't need to score. Mike Conley can facilitate and play defense and set up all your other guys. Mike Conley or like I've been saying in the past, or Ricky Rubio, that'd be great for y'all. And I don't know if this will happen simply because y'all already have like endless players that they had.
Mm-hmm.
But Bones Highland from the Nuggets, I think they might be trying to get rid of him because they got their full roster back, and it just doesn't seem like a solid spot for him to grow into because they're already ready to win. You know what I mean? So they don't really need too much of Bones Highland. So if the Wizards can find a way to get Bones Highland, he can open up that offense. He can score and facilitate. But I would much rather like a Mike Conley or a Rubio for y'all. That'd be good because I mean, other than the top teams, what is it? The Celtics, the Bucks, Sixers, Nets,
Cavs,
and Cavs. Other than that, Wizards are live again in the playoff series against any of those other teams. Even in the ranking, like if you were to say Wizards are better than those other teams, who's to stop me from saying that you're crazy? Like the Wizards aren't too far off. It's just that they're the Wizards.
There you go. But as far as the Bones Highland thing, I kind of agree with that because if you take note of what Tommy Shepard's been doing, like his trades have always been with kind of like the same three teams: the Lakers, the Nuggets, and it's one more team, but I can't think of it right now. So I can see Bones coming before the Mike Conley situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I agree. Everything you said, J-Bo. That was some great analysis right there. I agree. The Wizards can go toe-to-toe with anybody outside those teams. And the Wizards' problem has been health. Now y'all healthy, Build is back, Porzingis missed games and all that stuff.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, But like you said, I like y'all general manager. Well, y'all came out and say y'all trying to keep this big three guy. Y'all not getting rid of Bill, even though he dropped his trade clause, no trade clause. They say y'all keeping Bill, y'all keeping Kuzma, y'all keeping Porzingis. And J-Mo said it. Y'all need a point guard. I think Moore is playing. I think he's playing good. Y'all point guard is playing good, but y'all can take it to another level to compete with those teams J-Mo talked about.
Yeah.
And when J-Mo mentioned that, my mouth was like Ricky Rubio. I think Ricky Rubio is out there. The Cavs don't need him. He's still with the Cavs, right? They don't need him. So that'd be a good person for y'all.
I got one more person we can throw out there just to get the comments riled up. The Clippers said they'll trade John Wall. I mean, we can bring him back, shake the locker room up, but
building John Wall again, unfinished business.
Hey, this the team John Wall needed: Bill, Kuzma, Wall, Porzingis.
Yeah, but this not the Wall that the Wizards needed.
You're right. We just need him to come down and pass the ball.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah,
nah, for real.
Yeah. John Wall hasn't been healthy either, though. He's been on the lineup all year, also.
Because he missed these clubs, man. He just got to come back here, get in the clubs. He'll be back.
I want the Wizards to get a guard, though, man, because Monte Morris, as good as we say he playing, he just seems like a Mario Chalmers.
Yeah.
A guy that's the only point guard because he's short. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't run the offense. He doesn't – because even in Denver, it was Jokic running the offense. So,
yep.
We haven't really seen him in a true point guard role to even judge if he's right for a team anyway.
Yeah. I look at him like he's not hurting y'all a lot, but he also ain't like
helping a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like right in the middle.
Shout out to Jimmy G.
There it is. All right. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.